Hey ladies, it's me, and I just wanted to give you guys an update. Before I go into everything, let me give you a tour of Symphony's room, her nursery. So we have her crib. We still have to get like her bedding and everything, which is being ordered. But we went with the Care Bear theme, as you can see. So yeah, and that's her dresser, or at least one of them. Then we have the bookshelf. We also have the rocker. I've decided in this corner right here, that's where I'm going to keep a lot of her lotions and things. My mother has started on her curtains. And so, yeah, she has her swings and everything in. This right here are like majority of her her pictures, like when she was in the sonogram, like in my womb or whatever. So I have another one that goes on the other side of the wall when she's born. Y'all seen her closet. And then also too, she has her changing table / drawer right here. And hopefully I can show you this without this being a nuisance, because yeah, I really, please excuse the taping on this. Y'all know I'm dealing with issues with, goodness gracious, sorry y'all. Y'all know I'm dealing with issues with trying to get the perfect angles. But anyway, this is I love this this dresser because look how deep it goes. And I love the simple fact that, like right here, you know, she has her diapers and everything like that I put in there. And this is maple wood. And also she has a drawer down here that I could put like her Pampers, her receiving blankets and things, and her wipes and everything. And not just that, because these are actual drawers, I've already started like putting her little outfits and stuff like that inside of there. And of course the top I'm using as like a changing table, so I'll put the pads in there. So these drawers are nice and deep. This actually came with the this whole entire set, like far as the crib and everything. And also these drawers right here is nice and deep. So y'all know I love good prices, right? And I know you like, okay, Mona, how much did you work with far as the price? Okay, first of all, God is good. And let me tell you how. Because I wanted to get a crib that was nice and sturdy, but I also wanted to get a crib that was going to turn into like a little taller bed later on. But I also did, excuse me, y'all, I'm moving all of this stuff again. But I also knew, too, that I wanted to get something where as though I'm not paying too much for, but I really wanted something that had a crib, and it had to have the drawers to go to it as well. So I was looking online, and I think my budget was, I said, okay, we could do like maybe 5 or so, you know. If that, or maybe 4, you know, nice quality set. Well, I went online, ladies, and we found someone who was basically giving, this furniture set was actually going for $700, okay, for 5 pieces. The pieces included the crib, the mattress, the 2 drawers. It also includes a twin bed with the frame. And all of that was for $700, but you know, that was out of my budget, so I was like, no. I looked back online, guess what, ladies? The person dropped the price from $7 to $99. Hello? So y'all know, you know, out of me and my husband, sorry y'all, let me fix this real quick. Let me just fix this so I can get comfortable. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know, out of me and my husband, I like more for my bucks. So My husband, he really doesn't care, but he gets with the program. So I was like, Matt, I was like, boo, this is how much they're selling this for. And he was like, what? I said, boo. But the thing is, they were like 40 minutes to an hour away from us. So we had to get a U-Haul, and we had to go down there. And my husband said, I don't care, just make it happen. Because for $99, you cannot beat that. Y'all, the quality of the furniture is phenomenal. And I just think that they were God sent. I mean, look how deep these drawers are. It's as if they haven't even been used. This is exactly what I wanted for Symphony, because she can definitely grow out of it. Even when she's like 8, 9 years old, she can utilize these drawers. But for maple wood, y'all, you cannot beat that, honey. So, you know, I was like, yay. So, again, if you can see, she has her name Symphony on there, on the wall. And then, again, like I said, we're doing the Care Bear theme. And that's her blankie. And so, I ended up going yesterday, and I found that little glow-in-the-dark piglet. I got him for like $6. One of my husband's co-workers gave us this diaper pail right here. You know, I put a couple of things in here. You know, just little knickknacks or whatever like that. But I really like this drawer because, like I said, she has her diapers and her wipes and like her cloths and everything. And then, of course, at the bottom, I can store her extra Pampers and stuff like that. So she has a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drawers for a little girl. I think that's really good, considering the simple fact that Symphony is not going to be in this room. She's not. I mean, she'll be in the room. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I gotta kind of make this thing sit up. She won't be in the nursery unless I'm in here and I'm nursing her. Also, too, out of the 5 pieces, this was one of the pieces that came with it, too, the bookshelf. But right now, I have my books at the bottom. Some of these got, like, baby names. Also, Brittany, she sent me this one. This is the breastfeeding one, too, that I'll be doing. And my pump, I guess this will kind of be like my pump station. Or when I'm in our room, I'll take that because, remember, we got 2 bassinets. One bassinet goes downstairs. The other bassinet is already set up in our room. And I'm also going to bring, what's this called? The Moses basket will be in that room too. And I think I'm set. I think I'm really, really, really set. Okay, so what's new? What's new? So, I'm 35 weeks and 4 days. I think I'm 4 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm 35 weeks and 3 days, I think. I'm getting up there. So next week, next Tuesday, I'll be 36 weeks, okay? 37 weeks will be my last time taking my injections for the P17. I did go to my OB's office, and let me make sure it's still recording. Yeah. I did go to my OB's office, and basically, Symphony is over 5 pounds right now. He said that, I don't know if he said she was 17 or 16. I think he said she was 17 inches long. So he was like, your baby has long legs. I'm like, really? She must take after her daddy then. But, so that was like really, really awesome to hear. And, what else? Yeah, they took some blood, and they also did a swab, like, in my vagina, just to make sure I didn't have any infections. They took some blood, and at one point in time, the nurse tried to schedule for my C-section to be August the 4th, but I had to explain it to her, no, the high risk preferred 37 to 38 weeks. Because, y'all, she's been really balling up on me, and I've been dealing with contractions / Braxton Hicks. I mean, it's been crazy. So what ended up happening, my doctor said, yes, we'll do at 28 weeks. But he was like, she's the one, 38 weeks. But he was like, she's the one who schedules it. And so she said, I usually don't do it until 39. I said, well, the high risk says this. So she calls me and tells me that I need to go to the high risk doctor. And that, let me turn this around so y'all can really see the girl. I need to go to the high risk doctor and for them to test me. And I said, why would I need to go there? And she was like, because they need to know why you need to have a C-section that early. I said, the high-risk doctor was the one who said it. I said, please check your notes. So she checked the notes and found it in the notes that it does say between 37 and 37 and 38 weeks. So, it's going down, ladies. July the 28th at 4 p.m. is when my baby will be entering this world. And I am just, like, everything is hitting me at the same time. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm getting a C-section. How is this gonna go down? Lord, please let nothing go wrong. It's a whole bunch of things that's going through my mind. So today I get a letter in the mail, and it says from the hospital, basically, thank you for choosing them. This message confirms that we received your obstetric pre-admission information, and it basically tells me like what not to forget, like having your infant car seat installed and inspected, choosing your pediatrician/physician, and if I need a referral, it gives me a number as well. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. So yeah. So I'm like, I cannot believe it, y'all. I'm like, this is really going down. This is really, really going down. And so I text my hubby, I text Matt, and I said, babe, she's actually due on the 28th at 4 o'clock. We got to be there. And so he texted me back, and he was like doing his wiggle worm dance. So he's really excited. I told my mother, and she's like, yeah, she's going to be here the day before. So I hope people don't be a nuisance. Not saying my mother is, but I have my bags and everything that I need. The only thing that I forgot to put inside of my hospital bag is, some little bit of makeup and stuff, and like facial wash and everything like that. But ladies, guess what I found the other day? I was going through the closet, and I came across this, and I was like, what is this? And so when I looked in it, y'all, it was actually an abdominal binder. And I was like, whoa, I got one of these already. A lot of women on the ABBA Loopers forum talk about having a binder and everything. And I'm like, okay, I thought I was going to have to go to the store to buy one. But evidently they gave it to me for free when I had Harmony last year. So I was like, hey, I could probably take this with me, even though it's the same hospital. They'll more than likely give me one. But it's, I'm just I'm going to go ahead and put this in the hospital bag as well. What else? I feel like I'm forgetting. Okay, let me show you my bump. Okay, so this is my bump. I think I'm doing pretty good with my weight, though. I will say that. This is my bump. She's right. Something's right here. I don't know. She's all over now, but I don't know what this is. A hind tail, feet, legs. And every time I press my stomach, Matthew always says, leave her alone. Because my husband, he likes to sleep, so I think she took that from her daddy. Like right now, my stomach, all of this right here is hardened up. So I would say that this is a mild Braxton Hicks that I'm dealing with right now. But this is pretty much it. I think I did pretty good with only the little bit amount of stretch marks or whatever. So yeah, so other than that, I've been feeling heavy, and I've been feeling like my tail is hurting, like my tailbone, like it's an achy pain. And sometimes when I gotta make it to the bathroom, I'm like trying to make it because I'm scared I'm just gonna pee on myself. What else? Other than that, that's pretty much that's pretty much it, ladies, is that, you know, I'm glad we finally got her nursery together. I'm not sure if I showed you this, y'all, because I tried to do a taping earlier, and I couldn't get in some of these things in, so let me kind of show you. I ended up getting this, which is really cute. It's like a picture of her sonogram and everything. I got one for the other wall, but I should have listened to my husband when Matt told me I'll pick, because something was going wrong with it, that he'll put the other one up on the wall. But I decided to be impatient, and I ended up breaking the daggone thing, the mirror on, I mean, not the mirror, but the glass on it. So that I'm like, Mona, you should have been patient, honey. You should have been patient. But other than that, yeah, so I'm pretty much done with my nursery. At one point in time, I thought I was just going to go with yellow and white. But I like the colors. Some of the colors I already kind of collected anyway, because I just wanted something bright with different colors so baby can look around. And I'm really satisfied with it. I think it's a huge blessing that we were able to get the 5 set. And y'all got to see this twin bed with the brand new mattress and box spring for $99. We rushed down there so quick and got that stuff. But I think I'm done with that. I'll probably just basically stack up on Pampers, cloth diapers, baby wipes, things like that. And I'm hoping that I'll have no issues whatsoever when it comes to nursing. I feel like I'm forgetting so many things. Yeah, so I'm just really like, whoa, I'm going into my 36-week mark. So what's going on? Next week is my baby shower. So I'm having a small little get together with family and a couple of friends. And we're just going to be doing the moon, the moon bounce outside, cooking out hamburgers and hot dogs, and just really having a good time. And I'm just hoping that I don't go into early contractions before. And I'm hoping that I can make it to 38 weeks. Now, the crazy thing about it is when I was 33, I felt like, yeah, I'm going to make it. But then when I hit 34, I started having Braxton Hicks and contractions, like maybe I'm not going to make it that far. And now I'm like, whoa, okay, I'm 35 going to 36. I think I can make it that far, but who's to say? Because a lot of the women with the TAC, I noticed a lot of them are having their babies at 36 plus 5, no, 35 plus 5, 36 plus 5, or 37 weeks. And there were a couple of them, it was a handful of them that was like 39, 39, 39. But I'm like, okay. So, yeah, so I'm looking forward to her being up at night and keeping mommy up. I'm looking forward to seeing how she looks, and I'm looking forward to just hearing her first cries and just wanting someone to want me and need me. And, and everybody says she's going to be spoiled, like her feet not going to touch the ground. But it's a lot. It's everybody's first. My sister-in-law came over here the day before yesterday, and we had a good time. And she was like, I'm so looking forward to being an aunt. And I just realized, like, yes, this is her first niece, too. So she was really excited about it. And I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm on top of the world after so many things that I've been through. And I posted this on 40 Weeks to Go, like when I've dealt with all of the losses, the first trimester losses, my 2 sweet peas, Melody and Harmony, losing them in my second trimester, and to finally be at almost the end of the 3rd trimester, it's crazy to me. It's like, wow, it's like, this is really going down. And when they said it wouldn't happen, it did. And y'all got to understand, like, I was told after I had Harmony not to try for another two years. Then my OB basically told me, forget what they talking about. This going to happen again. Bottom line, I'm going to deal with a loss. And I Googled and tried to find other women that went through my situation. And I came across Abba Loopers and came across so many stories that were just like my stories. 2 second trimesters, 1 failed TVC, and I was just like, oh my goodness. And then the 2 top doctors that they always talk about is Dr. Davis and Dr. Hanny, which I like to call Hannity. And I got in touch with Dr. at Last Office, which is in Baltimore. And I was actually going to go and meet up with him. But then Dr. Davis called me, and Dr. Davis actually taught Dr. At Last, or Dr. M. And when I told Dr. Davis what happened to me, and I told him I had cervical change at 14 weeks, he said, you would definitely be a candidate for the TAC. You would be at the top of the food chain for it. And he was like, yeah, I taught that guy that. And I said, well, why not go to the teacher? So I'm so grateful that he went ahead and he listened to me. And not only did he do that, he scheduled for my TAC to be done. When I spoke to him that same day, he went ahead and said, okay, June the 6th. And then when it got close, I'm like, are we still on for June the 6th? He said, yeah, but I'm going to need you to come up here on the 5th. I'm like, what? So we went up there, and he put the TAC on me. And then after that, he just said, yep, I'm all warm. Before he put the TAC on me, he said, I'm all warmed up. I just did one. I'm ready to do. And I was like, all right, Dr. Davis. So he listened to me. And then after that, when he called just to follow up with my OB's office and everything, I said, Dr. Davis, is there anything you need me to do? And one thing that stood out, he said, nope, just try for a baby. And guess what? I am sitting here with a Dr. George Davis TAC, and I'm 35 weeks going into my 36 weeks. My baby is viable. Not only is she viable, but if she was born right now, I can take her home. So I feel like ladies that have dealt with, if you've dealing with infertility, if you've dealing with loss and a second trimester loss, it's not over unless you say it's over, for real, because we are the ones that can say whether or not we can take any more or we can go further. And so I remember posting something on the 40 weeks ago, letting the ladies know that this has been a very emotional thing for me, and that I cannot believe out of my 40-week journey that I have 2 to 3 weeks left, and I do. And so I'm definitely going to have you ladies there with me when I am in the hospital. And I keep telling you that all the time. No, I'm going to be posting stuff up while I'm there and I'm getting prepped, because I want you ladies to know that after everything I went through and all of the support and stuff like that, and when I thought that I was not going to make it or it was not going to happen in the books for me, it did. I was there when I would see other women say, I'm 36 weeks and with my TAC miracle baby, and I'm just like, oh, I want to be there so bad. But I was just dealing with a loss, still bleeding, still mourning, still crying, still in depression. And I'm like, I really want to be in this person's shoes. I would really like to be there. And I think that everybody has their turn. And everybody has their own personal testimony. But one thing that we need to do is we definitely need to talk about it. We need to give more awareness about an incompetent cervix, about a transabdominal cerclage, and the different stitches. And even with infertility, because of the day and time that we live in right now, we're more open to talk about it instead of keeping it to ourselves. So I want to thank you ladies for just allowing me to be able to talk. I mean, y'all could have been like, Mona, we don't want to hear about this no more. But you guys just really gave me encouragement, and I just want to really tell you thank you so much. But other than that, y'all, I just moved the stroller out of this room. I have to take it downstairs and have to fold it up in the car and put the car seat in the back seat, because all of those things need to be put away. Again, I just started putting my makeup. I'm starting to get all my makeup and everything together, because that's one thing that I really forgot. And I need a going home outfit as well. something that's comfortable and cute when I bring her home. So yeah, I don't know what to say, ladies. I'm just like, whoa, this is really about to happen. So I got my milking station or whatever like that, which I'm gonna probably bring. I think this room is so filled with everything now that I think I'm gonna bring like a little table or whatever. So when I am nursing her, but like I said, she's gonna be in our room anyway because I got the other bassinet in there, and also got the Moses basket. The third bassinet is gonna go downstairs. So if I'm downstairs, and I could just put her in there. So I'm just really looking forward to it, and I'm just hoping and praying that everything is gonna go smoothly. When they take her out, I can hear her cries, and yeah. I did speak to my husband about the C-section, and I had no idea that he was really nervous about the C-section. He never said anything to me about it. But when I was speaking to my mother-in-law, she was like, well, is Matthew ready for the C-section? I was like, yeah, because my mother gave us some DVDs, in which some of that stuff he didn't really look at. But when I was talking to him, he said, I am nervous about it. Like... He looked like he was a little afraid, but I had to explain to him, baby, it's not like you're going to see them cutting me open and you're going to see my guts and everything. But he was like, you know, just the simple fact that his wife is going to be having a C-section, you know, and just that, you know, he doesn't know what to expect. And so, you know, I'm thinking in my mind, I hope they can let you have 2 people in the C-section room. And ladies that have C-sections, do they allow you to have 2 people in the C-section room? Let me know, because my mama gotta be there. Because I was thinking like, well, don't worry, boo. If you feel like you want to sit to the side, I want my mama there. But I need somebody to hold a camera though, like, you know, when the baby comes, because I want to see like when she first crying and everything like that. Because I don't know if they're gonna put me under or not. My doctor did say they're gonna give me a spinal. So he's not going to put me under. I think I told y'all that before. No, I didn't. Yeah, I asked him this question this past time. Are y'all going to put me under? And he was like, no, we'll give you a spinal. So I'm hoping I don't feel anything. But if they do, I want to be able to look back and be like, oh, this is how she sounded when she cried and all of this other stuff. I also told y'all before that I do not, in any circumstances, want them to give her a bath. I want them, they can wipe her down and everything, but do not dip my baby in any water. Because I think, and I told y'all before, I really want to do that myself. If I could do it in my own hospital room to do it, and I know I'm going to be sore, I just want, because I am getting a C-section, I just want something that was like, I wanted to do this for my baby. I want her to be comfortable in my arms, and I'm just giving her her little bath. Or I can wait when she get home to do that. I don't care. If they say, no, you can't do that here, which I don't think that they would. It's not like I would really dip her in a tub of water, but just washing her gently without her crying and screaming and stuff like that. Even though there's nothing wrong with them crying and screaming because they say it's good for their lungs. But I just want her to be like, oh, this is my mommy and I'm taking a bath and I'm relaxing. So I just wanted that personal moment, if y'all understand what I'm saying. So yeah, when Matt told me that he was just like, you know, yeah, he could wait out for the C-section, I kind of almost wanted to cry, like, what do you mean? You're my husband. You gotta be there. At least one of her parents got a hold, and then I started thinking like, but shoot, if that's what you want to do, my mama gonna be there. So I'm good because I'm comfortable. If I want my mom, I'm gonna need my mom in the room. I'm sorry, I love my husband, I don't, but I want my mama there. You know, I really, really, really do. And so my mother, she ready. She like, let's do this. You know. And I'm all like this. I'm prepping them. Don't let them take my baby out the room. Don't let them take. She said, trust them and leave me, Mona. Ain't nobody taking her nowhere. I said, okay. So tell me, ladies that have had a C-section, can you have 2 people in the room or like what? Of course, when we get there, I'm going to ask these questions. But I would like to know your personal experience. That's one thing I did not ask any of the ladies on the form. But yeah. Also, too, how many visitors? I mean, I don't think a lot of people are going to be popping up over at the house. I don't really mind I mean, if it's immediate family, I'm okay. But if not, then I don't just want random people popping up at the house. I'm okay at the hospital and everything like that. And I told you already that me and Matthew have already decided that he can come home, because I know he's going to want to, after the baby, he's going to chill around and everything. But he'll most likely want to be home, and my mom is going to be with me in the hospital. And I told her, too, like, you don't have to be there the whole time. But, you know, she's like, no, I want to be there. So I'm perfectly fine with that. My mother was there when I lost Harmony. And I think I told you ladies this before, that my mother is always a strong person to me. She's just so strong. Her strength and her wisdom, and just her as a virtuous woman. My mother, I look up to her, and it hurt me so bad that when I lost Harmony, she was so crushed by it that I've never seen my mother cry like that. And she felt like it was her fault, and I had to explain it to her that, Mommy, that wasn't your fault. It was because of my service. It didn't have anything with you or any advice that you gave me. And so I definitely want to share the experience with her, because she went through the pain of, with Melody. I never told you ladies this, but my mother actually, before she left the room, she walked Melody, her remains, down to the morgue. And, ooh, what's that? And with Harmony, because they hadn't came down to take the baby away, take her remains away, my mother did not want to leave until they did that. And I said, Mommy, I just need you to come with me, because Harmony's no longer here. She went on to be with the Lord. And so, so I'm really, really happy to be able, that she's going to be able to just share out of all of our mourning and crying and everything and what we went through, that she'll be able to just enjoy her grandbaby and just see me smile for the, you know, it's been so long. And so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, my mother's going to be in the hospital and everything. And so, ladies, that's pretty much it. So we got our nursery. We got everything that we've ever wanted in our nursery. And I'm going to tell you, this is nothing but God, y'all. When we went out to get the furniture, it was like we had to travel, like I said, almost an hour. And we were driving past farms that had like horses and pigs. I didn't see any pigs, but horses and cows and little baby calves out there. And it was so perfect. And for this family to just say, look, we just want this furniture to go in a really good home. I'm like, this is perfect for us. Thank you, Jesus. So it was I'm on sites, like I got the furniture I wanted for a price that you can't even beat. So if you are a mom on the budget, it's always good to just keep looking. So I'm just happy I can share that with you ladies. I am. Okay, but until then, I'm going to definitely give you ladies an update. I hope I touched everything. As far as the symptoms, like I said, I've been balling up. Stomach has been cramping up. I can more so feel really sharp pains in my vagina. I don't know why. And I know the Braxton Hicks, the contractions, that's, yeah. But he said that bottom line, if I start contracting next week, that they're not going to stop it. They're going to go ahead. And he just said it. He said, we're going to go ahead and deliver you, okay? And just to let you know, yeah. So I was like, yeah. My doctor is, what is he? He's Chinese too, just to let y'all know. So he said, we got this, okay? So everything is fine with baby. And I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So yeah, and I can't wait. I'm going to be doing a thank you video to Dr. Davis for just taking the time and really I'm so grateful for that doctor. I am. And even with ABBA Loopers and all you women, the encouragement and everything. I just can't believe it's going down, honey. It's going down. So let me stand up one more time. And the cool thing about these vlogs is that I can always look back. Not just with maternity photos and everything, but I can always look back at what I went through and what my symptoms were. And I could tell Symphony Hannah Michelle Hines, that your mama loved you so much, honey, that you was playing from the get-go. From the get-go. And so until then, ladies, ta-ta for now. And I'm definitely going to be giving you some more updates. I'm going to definitely do a 36-week update. And if you have any questions, make sure you email me at 40weekstogo@gmail.com. Keep in mind, we have the group, 40 Weeks to Go group, which is on Facebook. If you are trying to conceive, whether it's with TTC kids, OPKs, whatever, IVF, IUI, Clomid, whatever you take in, postpartum mamas, if you've had a transvaginal cerclage, or a TAC, and you want to be a part of a group of strong women, I definitely think you should do that, even if you've dealt with a loss before, because a lot of us have definitely been down that road, and it's always good to get that type of feedback, encouragement. And until then, ta-ta for now, ladies.